Hi peeps. Okay, so I'm going to show you what to do when you have more than one letter to do 1 point perspective with. Okay, so I'm going to draw the letters out in block letters because we all start with block letters. That is the base. Okay, so hold on. Got my grid. I'm ready to fill out my letters. Okay. Okay, so I have my letters filled out, but I want you guys to also notice that the inner parts of your letters should all kind of be equal, okay? So for instance, if I was going to draw an A, okay, and I was going to draw the inner part really high up, like that, because I want to make it look cool, right? Then if I did an R, or any letter that had this inside part here, okay, there's a name for it, I have to remember it, then they all should be equal. You see this? So this has to be the same fatness. So that means this, yes. This R here has to go out a little bit like that, okay? But then this would be the same. So this line here is also important. So I have this here, but I only have one A. But I'm going to make the J a little bigger because it looks kind of puny with that. Okay, so I have my letters out. I'm just doing my name again, okay? Now, when you 3D your name, you might have, or any kind of graffiti letter or any letter, you kind of sometimes have to figure out what's going to go in front and what's going to go in the back of something. So I usually start with this is the front of this is in front of that, etc. Okay, so doop. Okay, I'm going to put my vanishing point right about there. You can put it anywhere. You can actually tape it somewhere too. I mean, you don't have to be on the paper. Okay, and now I'm going to pull my diagonals. I might just, you know what, I'll just try the middle-ish, okay? And now I'm going to pull my diagonals. Let me erase the center here so it doesn't look sloppy. Okay, there, I'm starting. Okay, so again, I'm pulling the diagonals just like I showed you from the corners, okay? And if it's a round part, we'll figure that out in a minute. There's one here. I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm just going to go a little bit like that. Okay. And what I suggest when you do this is you do one at a time, okay? Don't do them all at once. So what do I mean by doing them? Like right now I'm finishing that up, right? So now I'm going to finish up this letter before I move to that letter. And you'll see why in a minute. So I copy this line. Over here, same. I copy this line up here. Copy this line here, right? I'm going to copy this line here. Okay. And then I have my J done, okay? Now that goes right into my U, but sometimes you're going to find that it overlaps. So now I'm going to do my U, which is pretty much the same as the first one. And I'm not going to make you watch me do every single letter, hopefully. Okay, and then remember I have the inside one. So this all counts. So I'm just going to go in the middle here. Okay? All right. I'm just going to do in the middle-ish. Okay. Here's one from here. And here's one from here. Boop. Okay, and now I'm going to do the U. Same thing. Copy this here to there. Copy this here, like that. See? It works. Copy this one here to here. Copy this one here to here. Get over there. Okay. Boop, like that. Now, sometimes you see below here, okay? So be careful there. Okay, now I'm going to do the L. Okay, and then there's one here. Now, this one, I don't really see it's not enough for me to make that effort, okay? So again, copy this up here, copy this down here. Make sure they're parallel. My table's a little bit, I don't have like a good table for this. Okay, bam. Now, I'm going to go this direction, okay? Go from here. Okay, here's another one. There's 2 lines, okay? I see this. And unfortunately, I kind of see that too. But I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, boop. Now I have one here. Okay. And I have one here. Sometimes you forget them. And I have one here. Okay, I did the eye. All right, now copy this line right here. There's not a lot to it, but you got to do what you got to do. Then I'm going to copy this line here. I'm going to copy this line up here. Okay, copy this line up here. Copy this line, this line. Sorry, my table is messed up. Copy it right here. Okay, you see how that's looking? All right, and now the last one. Okay, so you see this, how it overlaps the A here? So I'm not gonna, I still see this here, but this is on top of that. So I'm just gonna ignore this part here because I don't see it, but I won't ignore it for long. I'm not gonna leave it alone to cry. Okay, so I've got the tip. This doesn't work, this does. Okay, this no, but oh, the little window there I got. Okay, and there's my A. Now, what I'm going to do is the same thing as I've done before. Copy this line right here. See, it goes behind the I. And I'm going to teach you how to fill in this 3D part so it looks really cool. Okay, copy this line to here. See, and then this little guy. Oop. Oop. Okay, so there it is. That's how you would do it if you were doing a whole word. Okay, let me fill this in. It looks sad. It was like, why are we not filled in? Okay, so you see how that works? Okay, and so you're going to find a lot in graffiti art that you're going to have things that are very, I don't know, movie, a little different than this. So I'll show you something in a second. Okay, so I did my name really quickly, and I'm going to put a, I don't know, I'm going to put a horizon line right here. Okay, so let's just ignore the fact that I have something there. Okay, so there's my horizon line. Okay, I mean my vanishing point on my horizon line. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do all my thingamajigs. There's a lot more when you have the graffiti art because a lot more is happening. So again, I use it like a windshield wiper. Okay, I use. Okay, so pretty much there's one in there. Okay. Yeah, it's there. Okay. So it looks kind of like a hot mess right now, but it will. Oh, there's one more there. Hold on. But it's going to look really cool. Okay, so I have that. This line up here. This line up here. This line like that. Okay. And you know what? This takes a while. Okay, so don't be frustrated. This line here, up here. This line here, up here. This line here, up there. This line here, there. This one there. Okay. I did it. Okay. It's kind of messy, but all right. But oh, and there's one here. Let me just get that right. Okay, so it's going to kind of go like that. Nope, that's not right. Let me erase that. Let me find it. This went up like that. So you say that goes up. Okay, kind of like that. There we go. Oh, no. You see, even the teacher has problems with this. I'm going to pause this while I work it out. Okay, I battled it, and I think I won. There it is. Okay, let's move on. Now I have this. This is going to go over that. So I start just, you know, from left to right. That way, they all overlap each other, you'll see. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to show you how it looks, okay? Okay. So let me finish this up. Now I have this line here. I have this line here. I have this one here. I'm going to color them in so they're not sad and they're easier for you to see, okay? Might be one here too. No, not enough. Okay. This goes here, behind it. This goes here. This one here goes up here. It's complicated, but you get it after a while. And I'm kind of glad that you saw me struggle, because I am not a natural person when it comes to, it doesn't come naturally to me, perspective. I really struggle. And I got a B- in my perspective class in school. It was very depressing to me because I really tried hard, and that was about the best I could do. And that was sad. And I don't think it was fair because I tried hard, but whatever. Okay. So that is basically that. That would be how you would do it. But I started this overlaps this overlaps the L, this overlaps the I, and I overlaps the A. Okay, and that's kind of how it ends up looking. All right, peeps? So, yeah. All right, that would be how you do that. Okay, enjoy.